Where's that hecking on button? Ooh, I found it! Let's play! Good evening, everybody. Lok here for another Thank Fun It's Friday, and this week we have Duck Hunt. Yes, Duck Hunt is an interesting one. It was first released in Japan, but then it was brought over to Europe in 1987. Yeah, it was released in Japan in 1984, so this is sort of like the emulated version that we are playing. Click that to hide the mouse. And yes, essentially I just thought I would bring this to you, because Duck Hunt's another retro game, and I always like trying out the retro games. But yeah, let's jump in, talk a little about the history of Duck Hunt, why people like it, why people don't like it, and yeah, just enjoy ourselves a little bit of retro gaming history. So yes, this is Duck Hunt, this is Dog, he doesn't have a name as such, and then yeah, we essentially just need to try and shoot the ducks, and they will go down, and essentially that is what we do. We are trying to get as many points as we possibly can out of all of these ducks at the bottom. So yeah, we're just going to keep on hitting these ducks. And the aim of the game is essentially to get as high a score as possible, as is the tradition for many arcade games, just getting a high score. But yeah, this game is of particular interest as it was I believe it was one of the first games to actually use a piece of hardware for a home entertainment system with respect to sort of like a gun and a sensor. So we all know how the Wii sort of like utilizes its system to essentially do a similar sort of thing to this. I believe one of the first games for Wii Play is essentially Duck Hunt, but with targets. But in 1984, having that sort of like a shooter where you are holding a physical sort of like gun hardware thing and shooting it at the TV screen and then seeing like that response of ducks just going down, that must have been mind-blowing. Because again, this game is what, 30, 40 years old? And yet, all of the things that we take for granted in terms of sort of hardware, or being able to use sort of like motion detection, Wii remotes and that sort of thing, that was but a pipe dream. And then this sort of thing comes along for, as mentioned, the NES, and it just completely blows people's minds. But yeah, it was also based on the laser clay shooting system in 1976. Try and get this duck. There we go. And then it was paired with Super Mario Brothers, which included the world-class track meet. I don't really know too much about that game, I'll be completely honest. But perhaps I'll bring that up in a future Thank Fun It's Friday. And I just went a bit squeaky there. My apologies. But yeah, this hunting dog, because I haven't yet missed one, you've not seen why the hunting dog is the most annoying gaming character of all time. Because yes, whenever you miss a duck, in fact, let's show that off now. Whenever you miss a duck, this bugger will come up and laugh at you. And yes, he has come up in a lot of pop culture for laughing at you, and I believe there was a College Humor video which definitely got me, which is basically this guy that's going through life and he's struggling with loads of things, and it's just that duck keeps laughing at him. The duck? No, the duck doesn't laugh at him, the dog laughs at him, and then it's basically just like him just getting sadder and sadder, and then essentially snapping at the dog. It's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, like a lot of people perceive the dog as being really smug, so he's been seen on like a lot of top 10 lists for like most annoying character, like characters that people love to hate, that sort of thing. Top 10 video game dogs, another one. On 1up.com, he placed 7th, so that's certainly an interesting thing. I hope Scooby-Doo got high up there, because Scooby-Doo is, in my opinion, the best doggo of all time in gaming. Because yes, who doesn't love Scooby-Doo? It's great. Absolutely love it. But yeah, he's made cameos in other sort of like films, that sort of thing. Wouldn't be surprised if he did turn up in Ready Player One at some point. That game? No, that movie is just full of video game references. It's blink and you miss them. It really is. But the thing that I am looking most forward to is a horror game, a virtual reality horror game based on Duck Hunt. And yeah, it's by a company called Stress Level Zero. And the dog's going to be essentially a serial killer that takes revenge on the player if you shoot them in the game. Because yes, people have modded this game. Damn it, okay, modded this game to essentially be able to shoot the dog because they have gotten that frustrated at this dog. Yeah, don't underestimate the power of modders and how frustrated they can get at small things like this little guy. It's great. But yeah, like, essentially this game just keeps going on and on and on until the point where you have to get all of the ducks to proceed, which can be an absolute impossibility. But yeah, I'll probably leave this video here because, yes, Duck Hunt is an awesome game, and it is essentially just more and more of this. It's been called a mindless shooter, but sometimes all we want in a video game is a mindless shooter. But don't worry, I'll be getting on to that topic soon. But yes, link is in the description below. Sadly, it does come to that shield bit of the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If not, that's perfectly fine as well. Those sorts of things can just go and fall down, much like that little duck did just there. But yes, thanks once again for watching our videos. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and good night.